When Planet Labs satellites doves fly, they circle the entire Earth and take a pic for you while they're up there.
So the spacecraft download their information as they come over. They've got about a 10-minute window where they can see the spacecraft. They've got a 5-metre antenna over in the radar. Some initial processing goes on there. Then we've got a microwave radio link over to open country, and from there it's fibre optic and goes on the internet over to San Francisco.
Robin McNeil says Southland met important criteria for Planet Labs' choice of location.
We have to have low radio noise, we have to have good horizons, in other words it's got to be flat. Also it's very useful to be towards the South Pole, because a lot of spacecraft are what's called polar orbiting. They go over the North and South Poles.
The assembling of overseas parts takes place at Awarua.
The equipment they're using for the current contracts come from CGC in England. There's quite a burgeoning space industry around Oxford. The parts come here in big boxes, and we put them all together here on site with local forces.
Planet Labs have fully funded this project and will be funding more radomes at the Awarua ground station.
We're looking for another 1 or 2 here, just depends on a few things. They'll be expanding in England as well, and they've got probably another 2 or 3 stations around the world they'll eventually install.
Planet Labs will be developing software for commercial use.
So if you're a farmer, we'd like to get to the position where we can provide data for what's going on in his paddocks. It should be possible with a later version of the Planet Labs spacecraft to know more about how much dry matter feed there is in a paddock, measured from 600 or 300, 400 kilometres up, than if the farmer was to go over the paddock and measure it himself and sampling.
With over 200 mini CubeSats priced at nearly $100,000 each, you can be rest assured that this is a well-financed international space project. This is Matt Coley reporting for Newsweek.